competition. I think the way I delivered the speech there, Appa knew that I'm gone. So the best thing is to take me to the movie and go to the workplace and like move on with life. So that's how he is. Anyway, I think I was going to touch on a few points that I've written in the speech, but I think it was referred to it very often. So very quickly, so talking about the very early days where we used to play football back in Karinagar in the paddy field. It's an uneven ground with barefoot. And the fellow Karinagarians know that the people are dead serious. They're very rich. That's the financial hub of Jaffna, but they're very serious people, right? So someone who is about like 35 years or 40 years playing soccer in the paddy field is a very strange scene in Karinagar. And most of the men who walk around, like, they will stop to have a conversation, but Appa will just ignore them and get on with the game. And he really doesn't care. So the first learning for me was that you really don't care what others think about you or whether you are kind of really an odd fit there. If you love what you're doing, just keep doing it. Doesn't matter. And I think he enjoyed it, we enjoyed it, and it was a great time. Then talking about Jaffna, we spent a lot of time. So Appa's Institute was in what I call the entertainment quarter of Jaffna during the golden days of Jaffna. If you can recall the stadium, the rest house, the park, the library, the Trimo Hall, Central Grounds, Veerasinghe Hall, and Open Theatre. Lots of activity that happens there, and that was the place to be. So we spent a lot of time during our school days there, Madhi and myself, almost every Saturday and Sunday. We moved from place to place, and the interesting thing was we watched lots of soccer matches there, and then it was that was one of the best times in my life. And so both of us used to go to Trepa Stadium and watch soccer matches. And when I came here, I wrote a letter to Appa. I still can't remember whether they posted it or not. When I went to the first rugby league game and when I saw the parents with a lot of kids, that was my first memory. Because again, back in the stadium, it's more about a lot of men or young boys, and you don't see a lot of families coming over to watch soccer matches back in Sri Lanka. So that's why Jaffna. So that was the other part. And on that, the other adventure we had was cycling. We do cycling a lot, and you guys won't believe that we have done day trips where we have cycled over 60 kilometers, Appa and myself, through all corners. And there was times where there were checkpoints and the army basically is barricaded, and like they say, you can't go to that place, and Appa will get down and have a conversation, and then someone else will come because they can't speak English and Appa can't speak Sinhala, and someone else will come, and this conversation go on for about like 10-15 minutes. And then somehow they will open the barricade and we go through. We went to places like Madhagal, KKS, down that particular area which you're familiar with. So that was he was never scared of anything. Once he decided to do it, he will do it, and he will never take no for an answer. Then as we grew up, and I think I didn't want to harp on that, so lots of conversations were more about, it's not about myself, what I'm doing and things like that. It's all about ideas, different views and things like that. If you have a problem, if you go to Appa, asking for a solution, Amma will have a solution immediately. Before you even tell the problem, Amma has a solution. Which is kind of strange. Normally they say, men are different, women are different, but Amma always will have a suggestion, but Appa will never have a decision. He will basically talk, at a point, he will talk about, okay, these are the consequences of this, and these are the consequences of the other one. And he said, it's up to you to make the decision. He will never say, do this. And I can't remember him ever saying, do this specific thing. And yeah, so those are some of the things that I think I kind of really miss Appa, and I think he was a good friend, and our relationship was kind of very, very unique. It's not like I don't think he has ever hit me in my life. He has of course shouted at me, and Madhi tries her level best to kind of make sure that I get scolded almost kind of every day when we were young. But other than that, I think it was kind of very unique, and it was great memories, and I really miss him. Okay, on that note, we have to thank lots of people, and I hope I'm not going to miss anyone here. So let me go backwards. So let me start with all of you here. Mr. Nandi Varman, who have kind of, done a lot of work in the background to write most parts of that Valkavarala and other stuff. Did the corrections, and I think he sent the correction by 4 a.m. day before yesterday. So that's the kind of effort that he has put in. Thank you. Murthy Anna, how can I forget those words? They're outstanding, and we got lots of comments from that. And Murthy Anna, not only he's the one who wrote the Manevi, Makal, Tiyaram and everything. And And Murthy, on the day of my dad's death, that was about on the 21st of March, when I was there, I called Kuku as soon as it happened, and then Kuku called Murthy, and Murthy was on his way to work, and I think he almost returned from the train station and came to that center where I was, and he was with me right throughout, with Kuku and others, and he kind of guided right throughout the process on rituals and everything. So thank you, Murthy. Then of course Mr. Parameshwaran, President of Car Association, he was for the speech today, and for all the assistance, the rituals, the funeral. Now that, and for today, the other most important person is Rangan from Yanam Arts, who is not here, and I think he had a really tough time with my sister. This final product has gone through almost about 10 different versions, with so many corrections, what's in, what's not in, and things like that. And he has been very patient, and he has kind of really worked hard to get it out. Then for Kamalashri, who is at the temple, and for Mr. Jayaprakash, who has kind of organized the sound, and then for Saiva Mandram. And more importantly, all these beautiful lady singers who have been I think they have been practicing for the last couple of days, and it was kind of very divine. Thank you, thanks a lot. And finally, to all of you, thanks for coming, and I know it's Saturday is a very hectic day. So thank you for taking the time and being with us today to remember Appa. And after this we will have Arati, and then we'll move on to lunch. We'll move on. Appa is very particular about eating on time, so we'll be there in 5 minutes. Thank you.